is your favorite astronaut?
Mark Kelly.
Ah, good answer.
Actually, that's my twin brother, who's now a U.S. Senator, by the way.
Right.
So I would say, a lot of times, the common answers that people may say are guys like Neil Armstrong and, Alan Shepard, the first man in space, or first American in space, John Glenn, first American to orbit the Earth. But I think most astronauts would say, including myself, it's John Young. And he's someone that you may or may not heard of, but he flew, two Gemini missions. He flew two Apollo missions, Apollo 10 when they went around the moon for the first time, but then he was also the commander of Apollo 16, and he had the privilege. And I'm not going to say to walk on the moon, because one time he said to my daughter, he said, I told her to introduce herself to him and say, "Hey, did you walk on the moon?" He said, "No, I didn't walk on the moon. I worked on the moon. It was a lot of hard work." But the fact that he was the commander of the space shuttle is a mission that is very impressive to people in the know, because that was the first time in human history that any person had gotten into a rocket that had not been previously tested with launches into space with no one inside. So, it was very risky for him and Bob Crippen to do that. But then also the fact that, once he was done flying in space, he really devoted the rest of his life to the space program. He became kind of like the conscience of the astronaut office, and until he couldn't work anymore because of his age. So he's my favorite.
Wow. Well, thanks for bringing that to life.